Welcome to Maple Leaf Money, a Canadian-born movement for financial clarity. We're here to simplify money, cut through the noise, and help you make informed choices that build confidence and stability over time. Let's grow your financial literacy, one episode at a time. Today, we're talking about something every single person struggles with, no matter how much they earn: the difference between needs, wants, and the trade-offs we make with our money every day. You walk into a store for one small item, maybe a cable, a notebook, or a box of cereal, and you walk out with $60 worth of things you never planned on buying. It happens quietly, it happens quickly, and it happens to all of us. This episode isn't about telling listeners to avoid wants or to live a restricted life. It's about understanding wants. It's about respecting your needs, recognizing your wants, and making the kinds of intentional trade-offs that lead you toward the life you actually want, instead of the life that happens by accident. This is the bridge between understanding what money is and learning how to manage it with confidence. Let's start with why this topic matters so much. Before we ever get into budgeting or banks or financial tools, we need to talk about something more fundamental: decision-making. When people struggle with money, it's rarely because they're bad at math. It's because they haven't learned a framework for making choices. You don't need a calculator to overspend. You need a way to understand your own priorities. Knowing the difference between needs, wants, and trade-offs creates that foundation. So, what exactly is a need? A need is something that keeps you healthy, safe, and stable. Things like secure housing, healthy food, reliable transportation, basic clothing, and access to healthcare. These are the essentials, the core elements that allow you to function day to day. A want, on the other hand, is something that adds joy, comfort, convenience, or fun. Eating out, traveling, new gadgets, name-brand clothing, hobbies, upgraded phones, treats, and small indulgences. These are wants. And here's something important: wants are not the enemy. A healthy, enjoyable life includes wants. The goal is not to eliminate enjoyment, it's to enjoy consciously, not recklessly. Now, here's where things get interesting. Most purchases aren't purely needs or purely wants. Life is full of gray areas. A winter coat is a need, but a premium brand with a big price tag is a want. A phone is a need, but upgrading to the newest model just because is a want. Food is a need, but restaurant meals are wants with convenience and atmosphere built in. Understanding this gray zone helps you step back, pause, and make thoughtful decisions instead of reacting impulsively to your emotions. Now, let's talk about the heart of financial decision-making: trade-offs. Opportunity cost is a simple idea, but it affects everything. Every dollar you spend on one thing is a dollar you can't spend on something else. If you buy a latte every day, that's money that doesn't go towards savings. If you impulse buy clothes, that might delay a trip you've been dreaming about. Upgrading something that works perfectly well, like a cell phone, might take away from your emergency fund. Good money management isn't about constantly saying no. It's about asking a powerful question. If I choose this, what am I giving up? And is that trade-off worth it? That question alone can completely shift your relationship with money. Now, let's talk about something you should be doing: satisfying some wants, but doing it the right way. First, plan your wants instead of reacting to them. Create a fun money category in your monthly plan. When the money is there, spend it freely and guilt-free. Second, pay attention to frequency. A weekly treat is probably fine. A daily treat might be working against your goals, quietly and consistently. And third, save for meaningful wants, the big ones that truly matter to you. Maybe it's a concert you'll never forget, a trip you really want to take, a special jacket or pair of shoes that lasts for years, or a new laptop that makes your work smoother. Saving for something meaningful builds patience, appreciation, discipline, and confidence. And best of all, it helps you avoid the debt hangover that ruins the joy afterwards. Speaking of waiting, let's talk about delayed gratification, which might be the closest thing there is to a financial superpower. Everything gets easier when you can wait. You save more, you avoid impulse buys, you appreciate what you earn, and you stop financing today's wants with tomorrow's stress. delayed gratification simply means I can have it, just not right now, and not until I can truly afford it. A few tools help make that possible. The 24-hour rule. Wait a day and sleep on an idea before making a major purchase. Keeping a wish list. This way you better organize your priority wants. Monthly wants planning. At the start of every month, list the wants you have in the coming weeks. Short-term savings challenges. Having a target amount you want to save really helps you focus on setting and achieving a goal. And setting target dates for bigger purchases allows you time to save up money first. These small habits can reshape your entire financial life. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest pitfalls people face: the debt treadmill. Buying wants with borrowed money hides the true cost of a purchase. A $200 item can quickly become a $350 item once interest is added. A moment of excitement can turn into months of payments. And the minimum payment option on credit cards creates a false sense of affordability. It looks something like this. You buy something you can't fully afford. You make payments for months. The excitement fades, but the debt remains. And your future choices shrink as your money is being directed toward debt repayment. A healthier path is simple. Save, buy, own, enjoy. No interest, no burden, no regret. If you can't pay for it nearly in full, you can't truly afford it yet. All of this, needs, wants, trade-offs, delayed gratification, sets the stage for budgeting. A budget isn't just a list of numbers. It's a reflection of your values, what you prioritize, what you're willing to trade off, and what you want your life to feel like. Budgeting becomes much easier once you understand why you make certain decisions. It stops being math and becomes life design. Let's wrap up with this closing thought for today's episode. Money isn't just for survival, it's also for joy, comfort, experiences, and meaning. You should enjoy life, but enjoy it intentionally, not impulsively. Save before you spend. Choose your trade-offs deliberately. Treat your wants with respect and purpose. And try not to sacrifice long-term stability for a short-term thrill. This is your foundation. In the next episodes, we'll build on it, exploring smarter spending, looking for durability and quality when buying things, and eventually, the practical budgeting tools that will shape your financial future. You've been listening to Maple Leaf Money, a Canadian movement for financial clarity. Every choice, every dollar, and every lesson builds toward a stronger future for you, your family, and our country. Subscribe, share, and help grow financial confidence coast to coast to coast across this great country called Canada. Thanks for listening.